Misfits, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a TTRPG podcast where our group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games set in our own homebrew settings. I am the Dungeon Master, Amanda, and I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer. Okay, so, the last time we were all together, the party went to a very swanky dinner at Adrillis's penthouse. I almost said Arthok's penthouse. I'm like, he doesn't have a penthouse. Adrillis's penthouse, where you chatted and rubbed elbows with Bim Balbona, his wife, Felwyn, Father Mackenzie, who else was there? Was it just Adrillis after that? And then y'all brought Allie along. So it was y'all plus them. You chatted. Father Mackenzie was super weird. No surprises. Bim Balbona invited you guys to go flying with him. You talked to Adrillis about your ship, changes you might want to make, some new crew you might need. And afterwards, you guys went home. Well, you chatted with Escher a little bit, but then you went back to the ship, and she had a conversation with her goddess while she was meditating, and learned of some very mysterious pendants or gems, something, that Selune believed existed somewhere in the world and had come in contact with each other twice now. You guys pretty immediately suspected that these were the earrings. The one that drove Jacqueline Storm to bloody madness once before allegedly being destroyed. And then the second one that Isla came in contact with, that Allie supposedly disposed of. You had decided that night that Father Mackenzie was your first suspect, and in the morning you would go use the spell Locate Object to try and find this earring. You went, you cast the spell, and you found out that it was on your own ship and was moving. Somebody had it, was moving. You went back to the ship. Oh, well, you tried to look for the other earring. Didn't sense anything, but you went back to the ship, found that Allie was gone, and had left a note that said, "I'm sorry." And that's where we left off. So, it is the morning, because you did this all, pretty much first thing in the morning. It is the morning. You are in your ship. Isla, you are in your quarters. You are holding a scrap of paper that says, "I'm sorry," and Allie is nowhere to be found. What are you guys doing?
Panicking.
So we don't know this. Isla's the one that has found this note. Is that
yeah?
Correct?
I run out of my room and I'm like, y'all, we're in trouble.
What happened? Wahapa. Oh, let me read.
Cool, that's
Just two words. That's hard to read.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I needed to laugh. I'm gonna go insane.
I was almost about to, like, enter the conversation as an NPC and then realize that he's not there.
Wow. Thanks.
Oh my god, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? The earring got to him. He's totally messed up right now.
I mean, that would kind of make sense though with his crazy behavior recently.
I mean, you're right. Hindsight's 2020, but holy shit, was I on like only 10/10 sight until now? I don't know. I don't know how sight works.
Love makes you do that. Love does crazy things.
I think we were all.
Wait, you
thinking
love this guy?
that. Cool. No.
Oh my god. I don't know. We're
Vice
just
is
like
like,
friends
what?
right now. But like, you know, we were starting to talk and stuff, and you know, I guess he's been fucked up that whole time, which is just so great. But once again, we don't have a ship's navigator.
So, what exactly do you mean by fucked up? Like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Oh, so that earring, it gets in your head and like makes you do things super aggressive like that maybe you don't want to do. Like when I had it on, I didn't want to hurt people, but it made me want to hurt people. And I was only able to like not do that once, I think. I got like really strong in the mind and said nah, and I did a non-lethal attack, but every other attack it was like if they die sucks, I guess, you know. Which was really scary. I just remember being so scared when we fought. Oh my gosh, so many people, and I was like, fuck, what if I kill someone? But I had no control over it.
What? Oh, okay.
You good? Figured it out.
All right.
The command is done.
I had to mute for a second. We're good.
But so Allie like took the earring off me. He like stole it, and I was like, thank you. Oh my god. And then he told me he was going to get rid of it, but I guess he never like was able to. I guess it like got in his head too fast. And again, in hindsight, makes a lot of sense, his actions. I just kind of thought he was messed up because his whole crew died.
Well, yeah, that would
He
make
was, like,
sense. Well,
dealing with that, but-
the crew and the jealousy, I don't know, and we don't know him very well either, too. So we couldn't have
No.
known that was
That's
far for the
just him.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the whole reason. That's like the reason that Bloody Jack went insane. Me in the past went insane is because of the earring like that. Is what he said. He like made the connection of, oh, Jack had this earring. Oh, Isla's got this earring now, and she's like acting real weird. So, yeah.
The only thing I can think of to do is to tell Mortimer. So I don't, because I can contact him, but I mean.
Did we have a general direction he went in?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
so we're
about to
just
ask
gonna let him go?
Vice.
He probably used his ring of like teleportation, right? So
We can ask and see for sure. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing now, TBH. I was like,
do y'all think like maybe Escher? He's got like a spy network, right?
oh,
Should we tell him too? He's got like an information.
I think that would be prudent.
So we,
Also, Chi, you should totally like later today message Allie and tell him that like I haven't eaten all day and I'm in my room and I'm crying and I'm distraught, and see if he comes home.
I
we
do
just-
wonder if that would do
Manipulation.
That's
like
gonna
maybe
do
he'll
it
just
for
come
sure.
visit me and we'll be able to capture him, you know, and wrestle the earring off of him.
are we
that.
are we not gonna follow him? We're at a port. He can just get on a boat.
That's true.
But
Where
he's
is he?
not.
We don't know where he's at though.
Did we
where
get the
he is,
general
though.
direction of like where
Yeah,
the
like
where the
a-
earring was heading?
I think the cardinal direction you guys would have gotten. Hang on, I need to look at a map.
because my understanding was that it was moving and then poof was gone, and so I thought he was maybe moving to put the note down and
No,
then
I thought we had a
away.
location and then a cardinal direction.
Yeah, you got the location first on your ship, and then suddenly it started moving. And your cardinal direction would be probably northwest,
Which is toward what?
the ocean.
Water. Yeah.
Perfect.
Is there anybody or anything that he wanted to kill that maybe this would have been like the prime opportunity for him to do that?
I don't know.
If it's not Vice, then I don't know.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Vice is
That's
still
what I'm
here.
saying. Because he would have just stayed.
Vice is here, right?
Yeah, but
I don't know. I
here.
don't know if
Whoa.
that matters to him right
I
now.
don't think he's a part of the conversation.
He's trying to get the gem
but
away
he's
from
here.
us. I think the gem doesn't want to get like.
Yeah, I think that is taking precedence, not the Vice thing. I think the
Also,
self-preservation.
just to he was a part of the conversation last night when you were discussing your theories about the earring and your intentions to cast locate object. He was a part of that discussion.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Y'all did try to insight check him when he said that he got rid of it.
It was low.
And we all
And
failed.
well, I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
for deception. Yeah. Okay. I guess maybe first things first. Just maybe try to pursue that direction as fast as we can.
So here's the issue. You are currently aboard your ship, but there are also workers that are actively starting to work on your ship now. Your ship
Yep.
is under construction.
Yes, that is true.
So
Escher!
I think Escher's our best bet.
No, are there
Escher!
other ships in that direction? Like, are there more like docks in that direction?
the extension of the dock is more probably straight west. Probably runs kind of west to east. There are certainly ships out and about, of all varying sizes. Large vessels coming in or leaving, sailing boats, small fishing vessels. I mean, you're at a port. There's a lot of boats around.
Can we commandeer a boat?
That's what I was wondering.
Sure, we could ask.
Do you want
Or
to?
steal. I mean, I don't know.
What do you
I
think,
don't know.
Mitchie?
We should steal one.
How close is the Duchess's ship?
Oh!
Ugh.
Well, I bet we could run to it.
Make a perception check.
$21.
Nice.
Nice.
You believe you spot a ship bearing the flags and sigil that Allie pointed out to you guys when you arrived in port that would belong to the Duchess. It is probably a little ways down the eastern side of the eastern end of the docks port.
Okay. So, this is kind of a long shot. I don't know if this is going to work, but at the auction, kind of hit it off with the Duchess a little bit, wondering if we might be able to
Also,
maybe
silver
see if she
tongue.
could help.
Also, silver tongue. Just
Yeah, well, that too, but
so I agree though. No, I think
maybe we might be able to help, or at least we might be able to see if she could help, or at least tell us if she's seen Allie anywhere.
I like
Well, I
that
think
idea.
he just went straight into the ocean and he's just teleporting to somewhere. I don't really know, but I'm willing to try anything because
He has a
yeah.
limit on how far he can teleport, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I'm sure you can
but we
use
don't
it
know
so
what
many
kind.
times in a day. So.
Yeah.
You've never asked, and you never inspected or looked at his ring.
It's true.
Because we trust our NPC friends.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes
Okay.
you're weirdly nosy, but you haven't been in this particular circumstance.
Yeah. Damn it. I mean, I think I'm with Emily on this one. Like, honestly, we just got to move. You know.
It's worth a try. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm thinking, shall I simultaneously send to Escher and let him know the situation?
Yeah.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yes.
While we're working. Okay, so I will do that. What would I say? Hi, Escher. Escher knows Allie, right? I can just say Allie and he knows.
Yeah, he got in a fight
Hey.
on his.
Yeah, he knows.
That's fucking right. Oh, God.
Remember that dude who was violent on your ship? We figured out why.
Yeah. Allie is in possession of a powerful artifact, and he is currently at large, heading northwest. Can you assist? That's like 21 words. I'll say that. I love the space. She's like, God damn.
We're using those maps, huh?
Oh, God.
So, your group's boyfriend is off in the ocean, and I'm supposed to find him.
Is that the end of that?
I'm kind of in a meeting,
Ah!
but I'll message Foxglove and see.
Not my boyfriend.
No, I wasn't either.
I'm not claiming that.
He's just gonna assume that it's somebody's boyfriend.
Didn't realize we were a poly
That's
school
fair.
now, but
Yeah. That's funny.
whatever works, I guess.
That's
The
funny.
group's boyfriend, collective boyfriend.
funny.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That is something.
Okay.
That's something.
What else is happening?
We're going to the Duchess's ship,
Okay.
and we're like,
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys run over to the Duchess's ship.
what's her ship called again? Did we know?
Hang on. I got it written
I
down.
have it written.
It's. Hang on. I will
feel like I
check
wrote it.
Scabbard.
Mm.
This episode is not sponsored by Scabbard.
Queen Regent.
Thank you.
But if you want
The
to.
Queen Regent.
Queen Regent. Yes.
Shout out Scabbard.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Shout out me taking notes. But also shout out Scabbard because Scabbard's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Uh-huh.
Is it not a sponsor?
DMs.
not
Not a sponsor, but
But they're
check it out.
super chill. Their developer's super nice, so go check them out.
Sponsor us? Hmm?
Okay, so you run over to the Queen Regent, and I would think that some of her crew would stop you and be like, "Hey, whoa. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hi.
Just run aboard."
Yes, my apologies. My name is Darren Sycamore. I met with the Duchess a few nights ago. Actually, close to a week ago now, actually. But I was wondering if I might ask a favor of her. Tell her that the pretty man from the auction came asking after her.
Make a persuasion
Oh.
check.
I hope she doesn't get the wrong idea. Or is it the right idea?
24.
Maybe the wrong idea is the right idea.
I was gonna say.
All right. The person is like, "Okay, wait over here," and he goes off and leaves to go, presumably talk to somebody. Man, it's amazing how much you can prepare and yet still be so unprepared.
That's us. That's us.
Is
So we didn't prepare
every-
shit.
Well, it's not your job. It is mine. Where is... You know what? I'll find that in a second. At some point, the beautiful, elegant, regal, some would say, captain known as the Duchess, this very tall half-orc woman, arrives. Ah, pretty man.
Greetings, my lady.
What brings you to my ship on this fine morning?
We've run into a little bit of a predicament, and as our ship is currently undergoing repairs, we're wondering if you might be able to assist. Are you familiar with Alaric and I?
Graves is
Alaric
his-
Graves? Captain Alaric Graves.
Yes. I have heard of this man, yes.
So, he had been with us as a navigator for a bit. Unfortunately, he is currently in possession of an item that has altered his personality and has... He's left, basically. Heading northwest into what seems to be just open ocean. We're wondering if you either would be willing to help us look for him, or if you all are leaving soon, be on the lookout.
I could, we could take you out for a little bit, but I don't think we can devote too much time.
Understandable.
You
Definitely
break your
understandable.
heart, Magic Man.
Not mine. But also, I love the fact she called me Magic Man.
I'm looking at that words.
Unfortunately, he did not break mine, but one of our own, he did break her heart. So
Ah,
I don't know if I'd go that far. We've
young
had, like, a
love,
couple
it
talks.
is the cruelest when it is broken.
I
I'm just
mean,
gonna,
yeah,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
so
whisper to
upset.
Isla. Shh.
I'm so
She's
upset. I'm
sentimental.
gonna try to start crying.
It's fine.
It's just like the.
We
the
shall
fucking
depart!
Lizzo.
Can I see if I cry?
Can you see if you cry?
Yeah.
What?
I'm trying to cry.
Are you trying to
trying to cry.
roll to see if you cry?
Yeah.
What do you
Because
want?
it's fake tears.
She's
It's
trying to do like
fake
a
tears.
lesbian.
Yeah,
Be
she's-
more
she's-
convincing.
Oh, deception
Yeah.
check.
Yeah,
Or
we did
performance.
this.
Well, I mean, you
We did
are
this a while
sad,
ago.
but
Performance.
Yeah, but I'm not sad enough to cry right now. It wasn't a great roll.
wow. I won't tell Allie you said that.
Deception or performance? Well, look. I'm too in shock to cry right now.
Yeah.
Deception or performance, you said. Right.
Performance.
Oh, that's a lot worse than deception.
I know.
That's a 10.
Dry as a bone.
I'm just like,
Cover your face, woman. It is unsightly. I don't know. So they take the ship out. They're gonna start going northwest a little bit. What do you guys want to do? I mean,
should you try to cast locate object again?
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Spell slots. Yes, I would like to cast locate object again.
okay.
To search specifically for the earring that that Allie has.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to be within 1,000 feet.
Okay. I inform the party as much.
Oh shit, dude's booking it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I told
can't
you
One of
tell
we
the
were,
other
dude.
magic items you guys have never checked out is his coat.
Oh,
Of course
Which
not. We
enhances
didn't know
his
it was
swim speed.
magic.
Ah!
I think he made a comment once about how it lets him breathe
Yes.
underwater, but
Yes.
This guy's
Oh,
swimming,
God.
and we can't catch him in a ship.
Booking it.
Well, he also has his
He's-
ring
I
of
mean, he's-
teleportation.
you just can't
Yeah.
pinpoint his location. You don't know how close he is to the surface. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, all the time you spent talking to yourselves and then going to find the Duchess's ship and then talking to her, he's been booking it.
swimming.
And
Oh man.
like, you know, you can double dash and get X number of feet within 6 seconds. So
Yeah.
how far has he gotten by this point? And you don't even know how fast he can travel.
I know someone else. We could maybe ask.
Who?
Who's that?
I think we need to inform Fortune's Favored.
Man,
I don't
we
know.
just keep telling them about our ship navigators going bad.
That's true. That's true. We're 0 for 2 right
It
now.
really is the cursed position on your ship, is it not?
I feel
Yeah.
like Fortune
Man, we need to
favored
get
should get to
fucking
interview the
Pam.
next candidate.
I can't wait to see what happens to the third navigator you guys get.
Fortune's favored gets to sit in on the interview this time.
Yes.
Bless.
Look, Allie wasn't bad when we made him our ship's navigator.
That's
So it's just us.
He's really only had the earring for like barely over a week.
Yeah. It's just
I think he
It's
took it off of
bad.
you right
It's us.
before you guys got to town.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
If
just
they're
trying to.
It makes sense to let them know though, because if they're going to keep traveling too, and they run into him, they need to know that like
That's
he's probably
true.
not gonna be
He
friendly.
can't
I'm
pull
just-
his punches.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to think of things to do because right now things seem a bit helpless. So yeah,
yeah.
I'll send to Null. And I will say the same thing that I said to Esther, except I will be swapping out Esther's name with Null. Yes.
Okay. You'll hear back. Great. Well, I guess we'll just add it to the list. I appreciate the warning. We would like to touch base with you eventually.
25.
Okay. Great. And I'll tell the party that.
Well,
Hmm.
should we just head there now? It's not like we got anything better to do.
I mean, because I don't think we'll catch him if we can't have this ship for an indefinite amount of time, you know?
Yeah.
True. That's true.
Which fucking sucks. God, Alia really became the new Arthok. God damn. In many ways. God.
In this moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We needed
Yeah,
to.
right before we go to bed, just tell him that I haven't been out of my room all day and I've
Well-
been avoiding food and stuff like that. Maybe he'll feel really bad and try and come visit.
I will do that. I will do
I
that
will make
because
you roll deception for that.
you know what? I will happily roll deception, Amanda.
Guilt trip.
Okay, so are we in agreement to, get back to Alanthir land and seek out Fortune's Favored?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe has a question.
I have more questions about this. Is he gonna actively seek out and try to kill people, like
That's what I
Arthok
was
was
wondering.
doing, or
Well,
is this
so
kind of like if we run into him?
what it did for me was that I just got irritated more easily. And then when I was in a fight, it felt like I wanted to hurt people. But it wasn't like a constant, I want to hurt people kind of thing. It was only like when that opportunity presented itself. So, like, if I got irritated enough, it was like, I might want to fight this person. And then when I was fighting that person, it was like, well, what if I just didn't care if I killed them or not? And yeah,
Well, I mean, that's a good question, because if that had to do with you being Bloody Jack, then, like...
Well,
Right.
and then eventually, I
Obviously,
think
that
the more you
escalated
kill,
more.
it
Yeah,
snowballs.
I doubt
and-
that's how that would have ended.
Yeah. I think the more you kill, all you want to do is kill. I think. I don't know. I don't remember it, so.
That's what it sounded
I will
like.
remind everyone Salune's literal words. Let's see, which is a bit more general, but just to give, I guess, people an idea.
Salune.
These were great boons that could empower us, but as with any power, it can be devastating in the wrong hands. Let's see.
I guess I was
magic-
long hands.
the magic of these red crystals would be too much for any mortal soul. One alone would drive you mad, causing you to twist into a dark and deranged version of yourself that your own kin would struggle to recognize. But if a mortal were to possess them both, it would surely overwhelm them, causing them to perish.
But
I'm
this is just what we think is those crystals.
I suppose that's true. You do have a point there. But I mean,
Well, when you specified your locate object, you specified the crystal, the Salune crystal that I was in
look
possession
for
of.
the earring first,
Yeah.
the one that you had most recently.
yes.
Because she had
But you
actually
specified
seen
it as
it
the
and
earring,
could.
not as the
And
Salune.
then the second one you looked at was for like the matching crystal that you would have had when you were Bloody Jack that was destroyed. And you
Right.
couldn't find that one.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that is a whole other can of worms. How is something destroyed and how is it still here? It's just like, ugh.
Well, and how did it recently come into very close
Exactly.
passing with the other when neither one is now within 1,000 feet of us?
I know. Yeah. No, I know.
Good
We're-
questions.
We're technically out in
Yeah, right now is
the
not.
open water.
Wait. Did we
Hmm.
check for the other one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We checked for the other one when we were on land, though.
Now we haven't.
No.
Let's keep
Okay.
burning those spell slots. I like it.
Oh, God.
All
No,
right.
I can't.
All right.
Okay.
She prepared maps.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. You've already
that's
done
fair.
so many things I didn't plan for.
So I'm going to say this.
I don't know.
The Duchess? I didn't, like, in my mind, the Duchess no longer exists, but now she's back.
Yeah, I'm going to say that
God.
I have only enough energy to either cast Locate Object again or to Guilt Trip Alley. I can
Right.
only do one or the other.
One or the other.
I cannot do both for the rest of the day. So
What's your
Well,
deception?
couldn't you
my deception is like +3, I think,
Okay.
which is
out
not.
of character?
Wow.
Yeah,
Can
Deception
you
is
short rest and regain spells or no?
not clerics.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So
Wait, you burned through fucking 6 spell slots?
Because I did Locate Object twice before,
You've done
Remember.
2 sendings as
Mhm.
well.
and I did 2 sendings,
And then,
and then another.
Another-
Locate
And then the last
Locate
locate object,
object.
so she has
Oh,
one more.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my deception is +3. Yeah, +3. So,
Oh, ow.
so I mean, it depends. If he rolls another nat 20 on his insight or some
Right.
shit, then like, you know,
but we won't know
He
unless we
could.
do it.
But
could.
it's worth a try.
he also, we know that he doesn't have. Well, I'm not gonna say that because that'd be metagaming. But but yeah.
He's aware.
Basically, I honestly don't know if I have a preference for which one I'd rather do because I think I don't know. I somehow feel better about guilt tripping Allie than
So do I.
I
So
think
do
trying to
I.
locate the object is going to be trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
agree.
we should guilt him, or try to guilt him.
His note seems to imply that he has some control
and remorse too,
or awareness. Yes.
and remorse.
But what is he doing? That's my question. Where is he going?
He's
Like,
just trying to get away from
away.
us because we
But
talked
like,
about
where?
That's it, yeah.
But where is that? You know?
I
And what
don't
if
know.
he does like come up with people that he wants to fight with? You know, like
Yeah.
What did we really talk about doing? It's not like we planned on destroying them, did we? Or saying that we wanted to destroy them?
Well,
Yeah.
but my guess.
You caught him in a
look,
lie.
Whenever
He told you
Yeah.
you got rid of it.
Yeah, and he didn't.
And he
Clearly.
Whenever I tried to tell someone about the earring and what it was doing to me, I wasn't able to. It would like stop me. And so I have a feeling that's what happened. And then we said, oh, we're going to locate it. And he was like, well, fuck, what do I do now?
Because he's guilty.
But if he said sorry, then he had to have had some
But it was probably compelling him to leave. I mean, I don't know.
It
It
was
was tough, y'all.
Awareness.
It was really hard because I didn't want to be doing those things, and I couldn't stop myself, and I couldn't tell anyone.
But his note seems to imply that he could tell someone.
Well, we
'Cause
already
he
knew.
said sorry.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know.
He probably would have figured we would put it together as soon as he left.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What's
saying
happening?
I'm
Why
sorry,
are you
but
laughing? Are you laughing because of
realizing-
Molly? I hope you're laughing because of Molly.
That's Molly.
I'm laughing because of Molly.
Definitely not laughing at us.
At us. Not
Never.
at all.
I'd never
would
do
never.
That'd be
Lies,
wild.
lies, and slander.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Stop
Man.
lying. Bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, so what are we doing?
I
gotta
think we
do
just.
something.
I think we need to connect with Fortune's Favored, like in person
Yeah.
and out there. Are they out there?
Yeah, they're still in town.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so
Okay.
I think we should do that next.
Okay.
And just.
What about talking to Allie? Are we not going to do that?
Do you want me to
right
do
now?
that now? Do you want me to do that now or
No,
later?
I'd wait so
It's
that
still-
it's like,
it's like
I've spent the whole
We're
day.
approaching
This is
not-
lunchtime. We'll say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's wait until it's like I've spent the whole day wallowing in my misery, which I'm quite upset. But you know, we gotta
Shit to do.
we gotta do shit to get him
We
back.
got
So
work to
Okay.
do.
I mean,
we got work to do.
I don't really
All
know
right,
what we're
all
gonna
right.
do today. I don't
I'm just thinking, if you're really wallowing that bad, wouldn't it be more... I don't know. Wouldn't it be more like if we did
yeah.
it sooner?
I'm in both sides
Because you're in
like,
so much distress? I don't
right. Yeah. So I'm in both sides because like I understand the wallowing the whole day, but also how far could he have gotten in that amount of time?
Yeah, that's
And
true.
like if he's gotten so far away and if he makes the effort to come back, it feels like a great distance that he could easily change, or the earring could make him change his mind.
That's true. Okay.
Just food
I
thought.
guess, how
So I
about we
just
go
don't know.
back to the ship real quick and you just message him. You're like, shit, she's reacted real bad. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of want to say something happened to you, like irrespective of what happened.
Ooh, I love
She
that.
tried to
actually.
Kill herself or something crazy.
Well, I was gonna say that, but like
If
she
we-
got.
extreme. He's gonna be like, that sounds.
I guess that's true.
I was gonna say like she was involved in some kind of accident somehow.
She got
How-
so distracted. She was so
And-
upset and she got distracted and
And
How
she
in
needs
love
to
with-
hear.
How in love with you is Allie? Because you don't seem to be very in love with him, but is he like head over heels or?
well, it's more like, you know, I don't really know him all that well and we were in the getting to know each other stage and I liked him quite a bit. But like, you know, we're still in the like we've only known each other for like how
We're
many
still
days?
talking.
We're still talking.
Oh.
But remember, he's known me.
Well, you asked him on that date though.
You did,
asked him
and
to
you
come
only
with
asked
you.
him on
That's
a date.
technically. you
And he
dated.
matched your outfit.
I
He
like him,
did.
but I'm trying to hold
He
myself
wore
together.
pink for you.
I
That's
know,
true.
I know what he's going through, and it's not fun. And I'm trying to hold myself together so that we can maybe get him back.
Okay, but we need to tell him you're not holding yourself together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I know.
you're
I know.
falling
That's
apart.
what we're discussing right now. Yeah. How
God,
about you
I
tell
love
him
this
that
so much.
I was so upset, I got distracted, and I got run over by a horse or something.
Oh my!
You were hit by a blimp.
You literally killed a dragon turtle like 2
Yeah,
episodes
come
ago.
on.
That's the thing.
She
is,
was
like,
run
I'm-
over by a horse. She's on death's
TFFR.
door.
Okay,
A
how about
horse?
I got in a fight with a town guard because I was so upset, and now I'm in jail. I was arrested.
Be something.
You know what?
Oh,
You're lying.
That's not
Wait,
life
hang
right
on.
now.
That's not a bad idea. Because, okay, Allie's a pirate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yes.
So Allie's kind of
What does that mean? That's pretty much it.
I'm assuming as a pirate, Allie's kind of like fuck the police, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair.
So
Yeah.
wouldn't a jailbreak
Oh,
like
Well, and also,
kind of be his jam?
he might be worried that I'll get identified as Bloody Jack, the murderess, too.
That too.
right.
That could
That
be.
too, especially in a port town.
Oh my god.
Full of other pirates.
I think you're gonna have to imply some of this for it to get through.
I can't wait to see how this is gonna all fit into 25 words.
God.
Can't wait.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I was
How
lost
about let's create this 25-word message.
Okay.
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 Oh my
Um,
god.
Isla, I'm just throwing stuff out. We're gonna
You're good. Yeah.
we're
Okay.
gonna what's the word?
Rough draft.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Brainstorm.
brainstorm.
Yeah.
Isla was upset, got in a fight. She's
In jail. She's is a wasted word. In jail.
Yeah.
Ugh.
worried she'll be identified as Jack. They're interrogating her now.
Sense of urgency.
Could we just say Isla's in jail? Like, I don't know. Keep it really, really simple.
Well,
Help.
if you're trying to
And
guilt
you
him, it
might
needs
try
to
and
be.
guilt him some.
Yeah, it needs to be his
She's
fault.
so upset
I
about
guess.
you.
Okay. All right.
It's your
I don't
fault. She's in jail.
It's your fault.
Isla's in jail, and it's all your fault.
Ayla.
Isla.
I thought that was it.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
We don't even know our own names.
Hey, I kept calling Isla.
Stressful.
I kept calling them each other's names.
I know, you've been calling Allie Isla since day one. Like,
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Do I need to go to the jail and ask them to put me in a cell in case he shows up there?
I don't think
Oh.
that's an aspect of the spell sending.
What? No, I mean like I'll
No,
walk
just
to the
if we're-
jail.
If we're selling
But,
the
like,
story.
How is he gonna know? Like,
Yeah.
what does it matter if you're actually there? The spell is just
Oh.
a message. Like, there's no
No.
image attached
No.
to it.
We
There's
need
to do
no
that
location
after.
attached to it.
No,
But what
she's
if
saying
he shows up at the jail?
yes.
Yeah.
If he shows
Oh,
up.
You need
you
to
know,
be
that's
there.
on
You're
you.
there. You
It's a
lied.
separate conversation.
Yes. Okay, we're on the same page. Hang on, I'm thinking.
This is a
This
mess.
is how you thought today would go, Amanda.
This is such a mess.
No. I couldn't really plan, to be honest.
Which is fair.
That's fair.
How do
You know.
I knew you would immediately try to get him back. I knew that. I just didn't know how to. I didn't know what you would do.
Listen, you throw those loops, we gonna throw them right back. That's the way it goes here.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Okay.
It's like when I took that mask and you're just like, fine, we'll go to hell right now.
We'll get it.
That's right.
Right
Okay.
now.
Are we when we're okay? So when I'm telling out Allie this, about she fought. Oh, thank you. Okay.
That's 23 words. I believe. Isla's so upset about you, she fought a guard.
Oh.
They're interrogating her, might identify her as Bloody Jack. You up for a jailbreak?
How many is that? 22 or 23?
23.
Shoot. Because I was gonna say you could add. She rambles. I don't know how to stop myself from talking about shit. I'd throw it out there that I'm Bloody Jack. Like.
That's probably true.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Well, let's walk to the jail right now so that I can go ahead and be there in case he shows up. I guess.
I kind of want to. I'm totally fine with sending that. I think that is a good, concise.
I think that's good too.
Yeah. So I
I'm just gonna
am going
go ahead
to. I'm gonna.
Ask the Duchess.
See, we don't even know that he's gone yet. We haven't gone back to our ship. We don't know that he's disappeared. He doesn't know that we've even cast Identify yet, technically.
Oh, that's true. He doesn't know that for sure. He could probably.
Not Identify. Locate
He left
object.
a note on your
Locate
bed.
object.
Already?
I know that's
But
what
he
I was
doesn't know that
about
we've
to
gone
say.
back to the ship.
Wow.
That's
Time
true. He doesn't
flies.
necessarily know that.
Well, we wouldn't know that he was gone unless we had gone back to the ship
we
and seen
can't-
the note.
You can't be upset about him unless you know he's
you're
gone.
right. Never mind.
Oh shit. Sorry, I was with you, Emily. I was like,
My chess skills, they're elite.
The math is mathing.
Yeah.
huh.
Arithmetic and a hockey stick, you know? They just
What
go
if-
so well together.
Right.
Do we want to edit this and not make it about Isla's so upset and that she just fought a guard and
You could say that I got caught breaking into
to preserve the reasonable doubt, I guess. Of
breaking into Father McKenzie's ship and I've been arrested.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh!
yeah, because he did know that we were doing that.
and we were planning to do
We
that.
were
Yeah.
talking
Could have
about
done
doing
that
that.
before the locate objects. He doesn't know.
And then like we can preserve the reasonable doubt of like, we don't know that he's booked it. We just know he's not here and that we need
He's
to
just not with us. He's back at the ship. You want to do a jailbreak? Help us out?
Yeah. So we're going from guilting him into, oh shit, my girlfriend's in trouble.
Yeah. If she
I don't
can
know.
lie. If
There's,
she can lie well enough. That's the question.
That
Oh,
is
man.
literally the question.
this is crazy. This is widowy crazy.
Widowy.
I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know what would be more compelling.
I don't have sending either.
No. Well, because like the like Father McKenzie shit that could be compelling because we were thinking like, were they just because like
Thank God only one of you has
Also,
sending.
Allie doesn't like him. You know, Allie doesn't like
Allie
him.
doesn't like him.
we
At
know
all.
that.
Also, one doesn't imply that we know he has the earring.
Correct.
Yeah.
I say we do
Would
that. I'm still going to walk to the jail.
All right. Take a walk.
Oh my
Hang on.
God, the commitment.
Should we make Fortune's
I'm gonna-
favor to meet us at the jail?
We can't.
I'm just gonna thank the Duchess profusely.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I guess
is-
this
there is-
conversation is happening as y'all are going back to port. Probably.
If there's any way that I can pay you back for helping us
Honestly,
with this.
this is more entertainment than I get in like a week, so.
Mm.
Well, there's never a dull moment around these guys, so
I'm starting to understand that. It is fascinating to watch you work.
I'm glad. I'm glad. And just give her a little.
She gives you like a slap on the back. She's like, "Yes, pretty man, magic man."
That's funny.
God, you make it
Are we
back
saying-
to port.
Are we saying that Isla got arrested because she got in a fight with Father McKenzie out in the open? Is that what we're saying?
No, I got caught sneaking
She got
on
caught.
his ship.
Yeah, breaking into a ship. Hang on,
And
let me
they
see.
called the guards and I got arrested because I didn't want to put up a fight. But now we know I got loose lips and I might spill that I'm Jack somehow. Because they're interrogating me.
So, like,
Loose lips sink ships.
I see Benji is
yeah.
thinking, so I'll let
You
him
can just
Yeah.
think.
tip-tapping away.
Oh man.
You have 5 minutes to think and type.
Yeah,
your
I was
words.
about to say. We got a
I mean-
mission.
You can also come
I have
back.
faith we can. Nah, we're gonna get this all in before we go to break. I'm confident. Got years of experience. None of it really helped me now, but you know, that's fine.
Oh man, this has been
A guilt
a very
trip
riveting episode
and
already.
roping in the Duchess.
Exactly 25 words. Okay, cool.
And
So-
messaging
Woohoo.
Asher.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good. And you know she rambles.
Okay. Speak it to me in character, Chi.
I'm so scared. Okay.
What do you have to be afraid of?
I'm going to make this
Everything.
sound, I guess, urgent as possible. Let's see.
Sure.
Okay. How much time do I fucking have? Hang on.
You have 25 words.
No, as in like the Google
Casting
Meet.
time?
5
No, the
minutes.
Google Meet.
5
The
minutes.
Google Meet button.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. It's probably going to sound something like this. I got caught breaking into McKinsey's ship. Guards are interrogating her, and she rambles. She might identify as Jack. You up for a jailbreak?
Make a deception check.
Right.
Oh, man.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
In and of itself.
Okay. Ah! I rolled a 10 deception. God damn it. Oh well.
Hey,
Your
maybe
total's
she'll
10.
roll worse.
Yeah, my total is 10.
You will hear back.
Oh my god.
Good effort.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn it! Ah!
That's it.
I tried, y'all. Okay, I'll tell the
That's
party.
okay.
Ah! Okay. Then we need
I
to
beat
meet
you
Fortune's
by
favor.
3.
Oh.
That was my modifier!
And now is a good time to take a break.
God.
Poopy diapers. Alright. Damn.
Poopy
Uh-oh,
diapers.
poopy,
Poopy
stinkies.
diapers.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Stinky poopies.
Pee you.
Oh my god. All right, let's leave.
We're
You're
I-
so lucky! You're so lucky, Amanda. You should know this.
I thought about this seconds after. Could bardic inspiration have affected that?
Yes.
Yes, it
Yeah.
could have.
Oh, totally.
Actually.
I had that thought too. I had that
Totally.
thought
Fuck.
too.
I had a like, is there an additive I can add? And I was like, I don't think so. I don't know of anything. And it just completely, it wasn't quite connecting.
You could have blessed yourself.
Yeah, legit.
Ah!
I almost asked about bless, and I was like, well, I don't have it.
Damn.
I wouldn't think of it.
Yeah.
I need to bring it up. And
Bless and bardic
Hindsight.
inspiration would.
Hindsight. We
Would
talked
help.
about
Hindsight.
hindsight. You were
We
talking
talked Also, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Well, I didn't
to be
want to
fair,
metagame. I almost said something.
Hindsight's
but, like,
50-50, baby.
if the people with the character sheets didn't think of it, I didn't want to throw it out.
That's fair.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I looked for something too, and I don't have anything. So
To be
that's
honest,
crazy.
though,
Same.
like, even if you
I'm running
rolled
up those
high
odds.
on deception, it's not like Allie doesn't know that you have friends in high places, you know? Like,
That's also
true.
kind of true. I'm also
Like,
running
So
out
You
of
can
Salute.
literally get a drillist to
What?
like buy her out of
like
fucking
even
jail.
if he
like,
believed that she was in jail, like, it might not be enough, you know? Like, he knows
Yeah.
you're tight with Mortimer and Fortune's favored, like,
Yeah.
and
He
a
knows.
Drillist,
Should tell Mortimer.
like,
too.
and Escher.
yeah.
He knows too
Yeah,
much.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm also
He
running
knows
out of
too
spell
much.
slots. It's probably for the best.
He knows too much.
He knows too much. All right.
Exciting.
Let's get back to the game.
Let's get back to Allie. Just said good
Yeah.
try. Like,
So yeah, you message Allie, and you know, maybe your lie wasn't convincing enough. Maybe he decided that it's not, the risk isn't high enough, or she's not in enough danger. But he says, "Good effort," and that's it. I think at this point you were at the docks. You're hanging out. I don't know, Isla, if you're still on your way to the jail. I'll leave that up to you, but what are you guys
I
doing?
probably would have waited until we got through with the conversation at least to see if he was tricked or not.
You tried.
Well, let's see if we can.
It was a noble effort.
Let's see if we can track down Fortune's Favored.
I would think with a little bit of asking, you're able to pinpoint them. Most of them hang around the Pint and Petal. I think they did tell you that they were staying there while they were in town.
Okay.
So you head over there and you find Ren and Noel hanging out in the sort of like tavern area below. And Ren will just say, hey, y'all come over, we'll get you drinks. It sounds like a lot's going on, so just fill us in. It's good to see you guys, it's been a few days. Let's just catch up. And Ren orders you guys around, and Noel is, there. She's less like cheery to greet you, but she's more matter of fact. Like, it's good to see you guys. Had a really weird message. Would really like some clarification.
Absolutely. It 25 words. It's a bit. That's fair. Restrictive, but I had a connection with Selune last night, and she told me about these sort of crystal pendants that were given to her and to Shar after they created Jantia. And she told me that their power was, for lack of a better word, I guess, unheard of. Dangerous in the wrong hands, but dangerous to mortals. And
wait, so
yes,
Selune talked to you, and this is Noel talking.
Yes, no, I know it's crazy. I was just doing what I do just about every night, and just praying and meditating, and all of a sudden I saw the stars just in front of me, and I heard her voice, and I can't explain it, but I feel sure in my convictions and of what I experienced. So she told me of these artifacts, these red crystal pendants. They're imbued with powerful magic. There is one for her and one for Shar. And Selune said that she thought that they were long gone, lost in the Great Collapse. But she has now sensed that they have crossed paths in Alanthir.
You guys really attract, God-level problems. I didn't even think gods were supposed to talk to people.
Well, she did open with saying that she did not want to sort of, break this vow that she did make to keep her distance from those of us
she's
here.
Aware of the rules.
Well, but she felt compelled to do that because of the danger that she was sensing. But there's one for her, one for Shar. Okay. She is concerned about Shar getting both of them, but we very much believe that we know what they are because we came into contact with something very similar, and now Allie has it and is deserted.
Your navigator?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
you realize that this is the second navigator that has...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, if you guys don't mind, we're gonna have you guys sit on the interviews when we hire a new one, because the last two have been...
Look, Allie
Fucking
wasn't
disasters.
bad when we hired him. I was the one that was cursed when we hired him. So, like,
That's fair.
he's a good guy. He's just got the cursed earring, you know? Like, it messes with you.
Don't tell them we're the problem.
Noel
I
is
think it's
Noel
pretty
is just like,
Pretty easy to figure out.
I mean, that kind of... historically, you have been the problem, so, I mean...
We're always the problem. Look, we understand that. Let's
Rin
move
is
on.
just like,
How do we problem
hey,
solve?
they're there, like, just pick yourself up. With that attitude, we're not gonna get anywhere,
I just want to get our ship's navigator back.
That's fair. He seemed like a totally cool guy. Admittedly, don't really know anything about him. I met him like twice, but, he seemed better than the last guy. Yeah?
That's a pretty low bar.
Fair. That is, the last guy... Yeah, that is fair. That is... Okay. What? Okay, but how can we help? We're helping, right, Noel? Right? She's just like, I mean, like, you seem set on it already, so sure. How can we help?
We know that he's going northwest, which I know sounds weird because that is just ocean. But that was where I cast locate object, and that was the last direction I got.
He's got like a fancy ring that lets him teleport. I don't know what sort of like conditions or limitations that thing has, but
he also has a cloak of water breathing.
We don't know that.
Like that. I thought he mentioned it to us.
Yeah, you know that.
Oh,
We know he can
Yeah,
breathe
I know
underwater.
Yeah. I mean, well, we were gonna head to Meldorai next, so that's kind of northwest-ish. We can keep an eye out. Is he just alone? Is he just swimming?
As far as we know, or can imagine.
I mean, that seems very impractical.
Actually,
I mean, far be it from me to assume, he's a guy, he's a pirate, I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but, if it were me, I wouldn't just swim.
Well, what did this, can you, because Isla told us, Isla, you had this earring, so I think she knows a bit more about what his intentions might be under this sort of...
Okay, yeah, so earring is bad, and it makes you bad.
It makes you really, like, aggressive, and the big thing that, I was worried about, because it was, like, messing with my mind, when we, like, fought y'all, I couldn't pull my punches, so, like, I couldn't say that I wanted to do non-lethal damage, like, I couldn't try to do non-lethal damage. It was just like, oh, if they die, I guess that kind of sucks, which I didn't want to kill y'all, but the earring made me not able to not want to kill y'all.
No offense, but I don't think any of us were particularly worried.
Well, no, that's fine, but I didn't like that feeling. Like, if we were going up against town guards or something, or someone snuck up on us, it was just kind of like, oh.
No, that's a good point. I see where that would be really bad. Okay, so makes you want to fight, makes you eager to fight.
And do they know that I was Bloody Jack? They don't, right?
I don't know.
I don't
No.
know.
Well, I'm just gonna talk.
Go ahead.
Based on, I'd had experience with this earring
Honestly,
before, but I didn't know it.
to roll deception earlier. Probably could have just rolled persuasion. She would just tell.
I would. No, there's straight up. And So, like, Allie had to kill me before I can remember because I went, like, insane and murderous before my, so he killed me, but then I woke up somehow and I had no memories, and now I'm me.
Noel's just sitting there, just like, and, oh, wow, I just, like, almost lost, I'm getting everybody back. There was a brief moment where everybody kind of went out and then came back.
My internet does that every now and then.
Yeah. Rin is like, okay, so that's... You're an evil pirate? What?
Well, I'm not anymore. I don't remember being that person.
Well, that's good.
I don't want to hurt people anymore, but I think it was literally only the earring that made me that way because, he said that I was a totally fine... I mean, I was a pirate, but, like, I wasn't, like, a murderous pirate before the earring.
Sure.
Don't turn me in.
Not going to. That's a lot. Wow.
But just to give you an idea, and
okay,
Isla, you did mention...
That actually does help, because look, we've both heard stories about Bloody Jack, and so if you're telling me that Bloody Jack being Bloody Jack has to do with this earring, then that is cause for concern. Definitely don't want another one of those running around. No offense?
No, I mean, he was justified in killing me. It makes sense. I heard a lot. Not just heard...
You know what? Yeah. We'll circle back to that point later. Okay. 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 Sorry, I keep saying that over and over again. And Noel's just drinking at this point. All right, we're next going to go to Meldorai, which is kind of northwest, sort of. We're supposed to take the some of the officials in Alamthir over to Meldorai to bring them up to speed on the whole Arthok Cthulhu situation. So we're supposed to leave for that eventually. So when we do, we will absolutely keep an eye out. We kind of wanted to meet with you because we were hoping that maybe, like, we could just have, like, one last dinner together before everything. Before we part ways and stuff. I feel like, we've done a lot together. This is certainly an added wrinkle.
Yes, I know. But if there was anyone that I thought would be best to be privy to this, I thought it would be...
Thank you for telling us.
Yeah.
It certainly helps to be up to speed. Okay. So, you've talked to your goddess, and you have some of your own theories about this earring. Have you talked to anybody else about it?
We did inform Escher of the Vermilion Shades.
Okay.
And he mentioned that he would tell Foxglove about it. So that's actually it so far. It's just been you two.
I mean, we can probably go bug him and kind of stick his feet to the fire, so to speak.
He did say he was in a meeting when I originally sent to him.
Yeah, he's been having a lot of meetings with Mortimer lately. I think they're trying to work on the whole Arthok thing. Right. It's good to know that you guys have kind of touched base with Escher. We didn't really want to, he's kind of private, so we didn't really bring him up prior. I hope you don't, it's nothing personal, it's just family friend, and he's got his boundaries and secrets, and so I'm glad you've met him, though.
Oh, we had, a weird prior connection that none of us knew about. So,
That's great! Great.
It's all good.
That's wonderful. Glad to know. It's a small world, right?
Yeah, real
Yeah.
small world.
Crazy. Noel is just sitting here, just like thinking and sipping her wine.
Speaking of, you said you guys were going to Meldorai to get some of the officials up to speed on that whole
Yes.
situation. Would it be helpful if we wrote, I guess, put together reports of what we know about all of that, what we experienced with that?
I think that would be extremely helpful. And this is Noel speaking now. Yeah, we've been trying to compile information ourselves, so if we could put together a solid report of our interactions from both sides. You've seen him while he was pretending. We've seen him while he's fighting. And we've certainly both seen the aftermath of what he can do. So I think that would be pretty beneficial.
And we've also been to wherever that island was.
Yes, and
Twice now.
y'all are the only people that have accounts of that we know of. So
Out of character, do they know about the coins? I can't remember.
I think so.
I think
Mortimer
maybe you
does.
told them,
I think.
like, I think at some point you brought them up to speed on that.
Okay.
Though I think it wasn't until you guys got to Alamthir that, like, or maybe when you met with them after they were attacked and they stopped him. At some point you guys had a talk and you talked about your curse to them and brought them
Okay.
up to speed. Because I remember a moment where it was just like, oh, that's a lot. Like,
Then I will ask, do you want us to include the coins in this report or keep that on the BL?
honestly, I'll leave that to your discretion. I don't really yet see how they factor into anything, like in the grand scheme of things.
Well, it feels like it's like filling up as he kills more people.
I
and it's-
understand that, but like, I guess, would it not be enough to just say that we can tell that Arthok is trying to kill as many people as possible for some unknown reason? I don't want to implement you and make you seem guilty.
Yeah.
I mean, we do already have those documents of him planning, you know, to hit Alamthir and
Mhm.
Glencairn
Yeah.
and the like.
And his plans
So-
to take us out.
Yeah.
I just would hate if they mistakenly put, you know, a magnifying glass on you guys or try to bring you in and keep you from helping. Because, I mean, you know these people in charge. Oftentimes they're stupid and they don't understand anything. You know? They're...
That's me too.
That's not...
So I can relate.
They're just gonna pat Isla on the back.
I love that.
Yeah, well, anyway, I mean, you know, these aristocratic folk, they just don't always get us. So, you know, we need all the heroes we can get at this point, says Rin, obviously. So, you know, it's just a little white lie here and there. I feel like that's fine.
Yeah. It's also not even a lie. We're just omitting parts of the truth.
I'm lie of omission, but yes, depends on who you ask, I suppose. Yeah, but we'll keep an eye out for this, for Allie. I mean, he seemed to have really helped you a lot, and I mean, from what you told us, he lost a lot in this process as well, so, I mean...
And this change was fairly recent, so...
I would, whoever is the one that like takes the earring from him needs to have like
Like a
really
bag of
strong
holding
willpower.
or a
No, like
lead-lined
if
box or...
yes, but also if they like touch the earring, I'm worried about them. They need to have pretty strong willpower to be able to
Okay.
keep
We
themselves.
will keep that in mind.
Yeah,
I
wear gloves.
am generally a pretty wise individual, but we have a bag of holding we could slot it in, and I'm sure we've got something lead-lined lying around. We try to... Look, you know, I'm sure you understand. You've been in the adventuring game for a little while now. You know, you gotta have these...
You just need
these
gloves.
these
That'll
precautions.
solve all your problems.
Gloves, you say?
Yeah,
Wow, what gloves are you using? That sounds...
just normal gloves.
I don't think gloves helped you.
Nope.
You still had that glove on your hand when
No,
when
these
we got
must be
that.
magical gloves.
I like put it on though. Like I didn't just touch
The
it with my
gloves?
gloves.
Or
No, she's talking about the earring.
the earring? How did that work out for you?
Well, I put the earring on and then I went insane, right? So don't do that.
I have a
We
question.
gathered as much.
I have a question. Do we, the Yo-Ho-Hos, know the nature of, like, how the Mythic Six were able to secure, like, Aurelia's, like, future? Like, do we
I
know
would
about,
say
like,
at this point,
about, like, secret chests and, like, all that shit?
I would say at this point, it's this story has been embellished a lot, so it's hard to discern the actual details. I mean, obviously, Ren and Noel probably know the
Right.
actual details, but you probably think that they were so strong that these magic items had no effect on them, or they had some divine intervention that protected them from evil. You probably don't, like,
Yeah.
you know, whereas somebody else that is privy to all the details might be like, oh no, the bad guys were so dumb that a low-level spell was all they needed to thwart the evil that was threatening to destroy the world.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you can't prepare for everything.
Yeah.
Not even secret chest. Or sovereign glue.
Or locate object.
Or locate object.
I mean, it didn't help us that much in the grand scheme of things.
There's
You know?
hundreds of
Gone,
spells.
and I am sad. Anyway, continue.
Well, should we travel with y'all to this thing? Or should we, like, continue
With us to Meldorai? I mean,
The fact of the matter
I
is,
was
we don't
under
have
the
Navigator
impression that
anymore.
you guys had your own quests, and
Well, we do.
Yeah, we have some.
we're not leaving for a few days, so
Our ship is in repairs for another, what, week?
at most, at
At
the
most,
absolute
okay.
most,
Okay.
probably between 4 days and a week. I mean, if you really want to come with us, I suppose you can. I think we're gonna leave in like 3 days. But I don't know. I don't know what that would help.
Maybe we could, like, make plans to meet somewhere.
Meet somewhere.
Yeah, like after that.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Meldorai for a little bit, and then after, where were you guys planning on heading to next?
All I see is the edited name.
I mean, I think
Braylock.
y'all have talked about
Greylock.
Greylock. You've talked about Navalor.
Yeah.
Talk
Let's
about
talk
Hangman's
about
Alley.
Hangman's
Town.
Alley too.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
also talked about Hangman's.
We've talked about a
Hangman's
few
Alley.
things, but we've never, like, put any priority
If
on
you're
any of them, I
following
guess.
the coast, it would be Navalor, Hangman's Alley, Braylock.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you can go wherever you want, in whatever order you want. But
I feel like the coastline is probably a good, like, way to set priority because they're all kind of interest. To be honest, I feel like
So, yeah, so Navalor, probably.
We'll just say
Oh.
Navalor is where we're headed next, or we were planning on heading.
okay, so maybe we both go to our respective places, and then I don't know. We could pick a point, a coordinate that we meet at afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, Braylock is close to
Yeah, we can meet in
Meldor,
Braylock
right?
afterwards. That's fine.
or Meldora.
Okay.
I think that would work.
Sure. Okay, so we'll go to Meldora and then head to Braylock, and you go to Navalor and then do the same, and then we will see what's up. I mean, obviously we can message each other in between if we need to. Yeah. Also, are you down for... Sorry, I know this is like... We're talking about heavy stuff, but... Would y'all be up for like a dinner or a get-together, like a last hurrah before we leave port?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure Carol and Kai and Calloway would love to see you guys before we leave.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah, good. I was thinking just here, something casual. Just drinks, good food, good friends. All right. Is there anybody else that we need to talk to about the situation unfolding?
We did tell Escher, and he was likely talking to Mortimer. I don't know if you mentioned it to him. We could follow up with Mortimer just in case.
Probably wouldn't hurt. At the very least, he might be able to look into this whole earring situation and find out more information. He's pretty knowledgeable about that, so...
Maybe be able to figure out whether or not those earrings, whether or not our hunch was right about the gems.
I tried to have Mortimer look at it when we were back at the museum, but he said that I would have to like give it to him and stop touching it, and so I tried, but then the earring was like, no. So yeah, I tried.
Okay, well, I think, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So, we'll figure it out. I feel like together, with all of our minds set on it, we can get to the bottom of it. Man, a lot has happened in just the last month.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't need a ship's navigator anymore. Maybe we should just like leave that position open.
Just freeball it.
No,
Yeah.
we'll just say, if you trust your own navigation skills, then sure.
What do you need for navigation skills? Survival?
Generally, it's also good, like, when you go to sleep, to have somebody that can wake up and then take over for you.
True. Very true.
You can't just, like, not pilot the ship. I hear that's bad.
I'm just nervous about hiring someone else to be a navigator.
Honestly, I understand. We've thought a lot about if we need to replace doesn't feel like the right word, but find new people to join us, since losing Gender and Wynn. And I think currently we've decided not to, but I don't know, it's nice having more people to help, but something feels wrong, Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to imply that they're replaceable, because they're not. But it's just been difficult.
Oh, I can't even begin to imagine.
Yeah, I think some of us, at least Ren and me, just haven't allowed ourselves a lot of time to stop and think about it. I think Calloway has allowed herself a little too much time to stop and think about it. But I don't know. We're trying. We're doing what we can.
Is her sister still nagging her?
No, not as much since you guys talked to her, so thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
I think they're pretty protective of her. She's the baby. She's the youngest in the whole family, so...
Makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And, I mean, that family... God, I can't imagine being born into the Dark family. They are so close, but, like, there's just so much pressure. I mean, I thought I was under a lot of pressure with the Lox's Elixirs kind of empire that's sort of under my control, but I can't imagine being in the Dark family. But I think they're figuring themselves out. I think Calcifer's side of the family is a little bit more tense than the other side, and I'm sure that has to do with, well, a number of things. But,
What do you mean?
well, I don't know how much you know about the Darks and their family, but Calcifer is he lost his wife a long time ago, and so he's just sort of been trying to raise the girls. And I think he's understandably struggled with that a little bit. So,
That makes a lot of sense.
I think that's why Sabella is as uptight as she is, because she's trying to be the mom. And she's not a mom, she's a sister. So. Families are very complicated.
Didn't say that again.
And the Dark's no less.
Yeah. Darks or otherwise, families are complicated. Period. Still, I look forward to our future dinner. What, 3 nights maybe? 2.5? I don't know. When do you wanna do it?
I mean, our ship is in repairs for the next 4 to 7 days, so we'll just be here. We are. Ben Balbona did invite us to have a test ride on one of his new flying machines. So I guess we'll have to.
Good luck with that.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a bad person, but
Right.
I don't fully understand his whole process of flying ships. It seems pretty different than how they were before, so... Then again, I
Yes.
don't fully understand how they were before, but... If it works, great. If it doesn't, make sure you warn us.
Well, this is very much a work in progress. I think the test flight is only going to be for like half an hour, so nothing too crazy.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
We'll be hanging around town. If you need anything, let us know. I think talking to Mortimer might be a good idea.
Okay.
If you don't need us, then we'll see you in a few days and have a great dinner.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
They will let you guys go. Noel will probably shake your hands. Ren will probably hug you.
Yeah. Ren's the bro.
Of course.
I love how Noel was like, yeah, I know, it's just like crazy, like coming from the Lux Elixirs thing, and I'm like, also your uncle's Ash.
I think she gets far more pressure from her mother than her uncle.
I was going to say, you also have to remember that everyone in the country hates Ash.
But also
Very polarizing figure.
remember who Lox is.
Yeah.
Trust me, out of her family, the most difficult person is Lox.
Ash was like, do you need money? Do you want gifts? I'll give you everything.
I don't know how to help, so I'll just give you like 5,000 platinum. Does that help?
Not the sugar daddy.
1,000%.
God.
That's funny.
How when you tried to throw money at your family and Yeg was like, hey, so I don't think that's the answer. God. Okay.
I remember you
How
throwing
about
money at Zephyr.
God.
That was so good.
Okay. So you've just had a nice chat with Ren and Noel. What would you guys like to do now?
I think find Mortimer.
Mortimer.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to let him know what's going on.
Easy enough to do. I think, honestly, you would probably find Mortimer and Escher together. They are probably meeting somewhere, either on Escher's ship or... Actually, we'll say it's in some sort of, like, government building within Alanthir or something. They're trying to meet with people and figure out exactly how to handle Arthok and get the rundown on that. But yeah, with enough asking and saying who you are, at this point you do have enough notoriety to be led to where they are, especially since you were, like, the people that handed over Arthok to Mortimer in the town guard. So they lead you to where they are, and yeah, both of them are there. You've got your mustached friend and then your pale vampire boy. And Mortimer's like, oh, hello, so good to see you. What's going on?
A lot.
Oh, that seems like trouble. Great. Excuse me, if you could just give us the room, and he sort of dismisses, like, the Alanthir people. And Escher is just like, I assume this has something to do with the message I received earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. I have notified Foxglove, so that's a thing that has happened. I can't, not a ton to go on, but I'm trying to help.
No, I appreciate that. We weren't sure, like, if you had, if Mortimer was also privy to that, but I also wanted to go into a bit more detail about.
Honestly, I just sort of do like a mum's the word unless I'm told otherwise. So, I've not said anything. You may now bring up, you bring Mortimer up to speed.
So.
And yeah, you can fill him in on the whole thing. You don't have to. Montage scene of you guys telling Mortimer what's happening, and he's just like, "Oh, well, that seems like trouble. Great. So another magical. You tried to show me the earring, and then you decided not to. I assume this is connected."
Yeah, it like stopped me from doing. It like gets in your head and it makes you do
an
things.
Item that affects the mind.
So I didn't want to let it go.
And he pulls out a notebook, immediately starts jotting down notes. Right, well, that seems very interesting. Okay, and affects bloodlust and yeah. Okay, great. What next?
Also, I don't know if this is pertinent, but I'd like seen the earring before, but it was a different one, and it got shattered at some point. But based off of, Chi's dream, it seems like it's not shattered anymore or something. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's assuming our hypothesis about the
earrings being the
the earrings being the crystals are
So
true.
if earrings are like, magical items tied to goddesses, and they're imbued with magic, yes, we think.
Well, imbued with powerful magic. Yes,
Imbued with
like
powerful
her words.
Okay. Well,
I mean, it definitely was powerful.
In my mind, they're like three things, okay? There's a magical item, you destroy it, it's destroyed, it's gone, nothing happens, it's gone. And then there's a magical item where you destroy it, and then, like, that magic disperses, and it's like an explosion, like an effect. and that, like, obviously bad, you know, could hurt people around it. And then there's, like, a magical thing where it disperses or it's broken, and then that magic has to go somewhere else or go into somewhere else. Those are my 3 theories. Any of that seem like maybe relevant in some way?
Sure. I mean, well, that would explain why. After...
Do you recall, Isla? Do you recall when your earring was first broken? Was there an explosion?
You know, I really wish I could tell you, but I just kind of woke up on a beach with no memories, covered in blood, and there were little red shards in the sand. So,
Actually,
you do actually recall.
Do I remember
the moments? Like, you recall, like, the moment right before Allie
I recall
shot
them.
you.
The earring did kind of explode, didn't it?
Well,
I wrote this down.
You don't recall it exploding. You don't recall that
broke into
happening.
shards.
It broke into shards, but you don't recall a magical explosion of any kind.
Correct. I actually wrote that all down.
Did you?
Because it was part of my backstory.
Did you?
Wasn't it? Maybe. We'll see.
What were you going to say, Benji?
Darren, Lamine.
So
No, I
was-
didn't. I didn't write it down.
I was
I'm
thinking maybe
surprised.
if it was broken, but the energy was still around, somebody else could have put it into something else.
Oh, I like this theory. Continue.
And it could be a similar person or entity that was responsible for reviving you.
Right.
Doesn't Father Mackenzie have like a necklace that he wears?
Other than his holy symbol?
He has a holy symbol that he wears, but I don't know.
I mean, the holy symbol
What
is
if
just
he put it into his holy symbol?
He could have put it into an object. He could have put it into himself. I don't know. This is all just
Father-
wild theory.
But
You
why
put
would
it
Father Mackenzie go through the trouble to revive you?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the weird thing. I was dead,
You
but
know
I'm
what?
alive.
I don't think we've discussed this Father Mackenzie fellow much. Can we?
Ah.
I would
yeah, big piece
love
of
to know more
shard,
about
He's
this
creepy.
individual.
sketchy dude. Like,
Creepy?
Creepy.
Shah worshipper,
And
sort of
he
a religious
hated
fanatic,
Allie,
if you will.
Yes.
who we later found out had this
Yes.
part of the gem / crystal, possibly, maybe, if the earring is the crystal. He like hated Allie.
and they
Okay.
did come into close contact a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
and like Silvio told Chi.
But we only searched for the other earring. So if, the earring was destroyed and the power was put into something else, that
What
would
did
make
you-
sense
what-
why we
Sorry, what
Oh,
did you
yeah.
use to search for this earring?
locate object.
Okay, locate object. So, either it's a brand new object, or
Mhm.
it's not an object at all.
What if it just went into Father Mackenzie?
Is there a way to tell that?
What if he's so
Was he there? Why would it go into him?
Well,
I don't know. Was he
he's-
there? Do you remember, Isla?
Well, no, I don't remember that. We're under the assumption that he just appeared 2 years ago, which is when all this happened. I woke up on the beach 2 years
You know
ago.
that
he
timeline
wasn't on
seems
the
rather
pirate team.
suspicious. Just gonna point that out. Just put a pin in
Right.
that. Suspicious
Yeah.
timeline.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't on the pirate scene until literally all that happened. So,
I don't know. It's either in him or it's maybe in his holy symbol, and that
he's
is
also
why.
just very creepy. He gave us
well,
all
I think
bad
that's
vibes.
why. I think that's why he's creepy.
You know that's
Because-
bad vibes.
Because I would be the one to be biased about this, but I think that's why he's especially so unsettling and so creepy, because of his close
Esther
contact.
just
Some
crosses his arms. He's
overwhelming-
like,
Yeah.
you know, I always suspect men of the church, if I'm being perfectly honest. You know, just something about, like, established religion. It's just, I don't know.
Well, his is like a
doesn't-
culty established religion too.
Yup.
And even for a Shar worshiper,
Not a
even
big
for a
fan
Shar
of cults.
worshiper, it's a little much. I wonder if that's
Seems
it then.
a bit suspicious.
I agree.
But then that also does beg the question: if he was the one that did that, then why did he bring me back to life?
What if it was an accident?
Maybe. Oh, maybe.
Hmm.
Or maybe he didn't know that you were under the effect of something, and maybe he just knew that you were.
Well, I wasn't under the
Does he
effect of
like
anything
you?
at that
Does
point.
he
I
think
was
you're
dead.
special? Does he think you're important?
Did I get that feeling from him?
You can make either an intelligence or an insight check.
Intelligence or
you.
insight? Guess I'll go intelligence. A nat fucking 20 for a
Wow.
22.
He was like uncommonly kind to you,
Mhm.
and then especially cold to Allie.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Maybe she
really
just got
liked
cold.
me.
Oh, we probably need to like stop and then come back in.
Oh, is it
Let's-
like
Yeah,
a
it's
minute?
under
It's
a
a
minute.
minute. It's under a minute.
I also had the thought of what if he put it into her? Like put the Shar Juju into her?
Maybe.
So that she would be like a vessel, but then I was like, but if she had the earring too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
Exactly.
she kind
Yeah,
of
she
would
would have died.
exploded, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think.
Can you imagine? I like
God.
Blue explosion.
Oh, this is a cool earring.
This is pretty.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. I honestly don't think Father Mackenzie's privy to any of this. I don't think he understands that this is what's going on. So I think whatever happened is
Okay, so
unintentional.
we
Go
think
ahead.
Father
I will
Mackenzie
respond
is
to
an
the question.
idiot. I like this theory.
I'll respond to that question though that was asked. Yeah, he was like really, really nice and kind to me, but he just hated Allie for some reason.
I don't like the vibe. He seems weird.
I didn't like it either. He made me uncomfortable.
Okay, so we have a very creepy religious fanatic. Okay, and magical devices. One is destroyed, but could be somewhere else. One is with your friend, who is now elsewhere. How does this all factor together? What do we do with this information?
Well, I'd like for someone to maybe find Allie before he goes insane and kills people like I did.
Okay, so we want to avoid murder. That's great.
Yeah. We
Can
already touched
do.
bases with Fortune's favorite, and they'll be keeping an eye out when they get
They're
another
headed
eye.
kind of in that direction, so
When in doubt, involve Fortune's favorite. Sure.
Did Allie ever mention how quickly you went insane? Is this like we have a week to find him, or
I feel like it took a while.
years?
I think it took time. I don't
Yeah.
think it was ever especially specified.
Okay.
But
But-
it definitely took more than a week.
I think it was a gradual change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that Benji brought it up, can I? What the fuck did Esther mean by without a doubt, Fortune's favorite?
Wait, what? What?
When Esther said something,
Escher
what did he
throws
say?
so much shade, I need you to specify.
But that's that last sentence he said about Fortune's
Yeah.
favorite. Like, what the fuck was that about? Is what I want to know.
What did he say? What did I say?
Can I roll an
When in
insight
doubt,
check
involve
on
Fortune's favored.
When in doubt, involve Fortune. Sure, roll inside if you want to.
see whether he's just being a petty bitch or if he's
Or if there's
like,
like specific reason, yeah. That's a.
Per usual, I rolled a 5.
I rolled a nat 20 for a 26.
Nice.
That's more than me.
With a nat 20, like, you don't think he really means anything by it. It's just like they're obviously like the favored hero group. Your impression is like he cares about them, but he doesn't think they're necessarily like,
They're no Mythic 6.
yeah, like you know, they're the current, like, it group. They're the current fad, but, like, they haven't earned their reputation fully yet.
Okay. I just thought it made sense because they are quite closely related to a group that did deal with
Absolutely.
celestial matters. And
Totally. It's just Escher.
No, I would say that in character, actually.
Yeah.
Well, and they're also...
Yes.
At least Ren's been friendly to us, and...
Fortune's Favorite is very capable. Although you could... No offense. You know, don't mean to, like, hit a wound, but might be slightly less capable today than they were, say, a couple weeks ago. They're very capable, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think they've ever faced anything of this caliber. But I also don't think you have really faced anything of this caliber either, so, you know, I think we're all just green and not really equipped to handle any of the things that are happening right now, and the people that aren't here, so. But we've been down that road, all right? I feel like we've voiced that frustration, so.
We just gotta do what we gotta do.
Yes. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Okay, so we're supposed to keep an eye on your bloody, crazed ex-friend? I don't know. And then at the same time, we're supposed to investigate this Father Mackenzie fellow, who's creepy, religious, fanatic pirate. That's a lot going on. Can he just pick a lane and stay in it, honestly?
Yeah, we were thinking about trying to sneak onto a ship.
Sneaking onto his ship.
Yeah.
But don't know that would be the best idea. Well,
He has a sizable
we've had
crew,
worse ideas.
so if you choose to do so, be careful.
Well, if anyone should do it, it's me because he likes me. He probably won't kill me for doing it immediately.
But if
he also likes Theron.
That's true. Maybe we should both
He likes
sneak on
Theron.
together.
We are both rogues.
Why does he
Do we
like
know
Theron? Why does he
we
like
know that
you,
people-
Yeah,
Miss
Theron,
Ronan
why does? I mean, we
Canathry?
don't know why he likes me either.
That was a whole lot of noise.
Why does the religious fanatic cult leader pirate Father Mackenzie like you, Ronan Canathry?
He seemed
Just a
very
shrug.
He seemed very interested in me at the auction.
He just seemed interested. No reason.
I mean, I guess it was the goth vibes.
But we would know this. We would know that you were disguised at all this,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So
I mean, you would have
Vibes.
seen me be disguised, so.
Yeah.
Did you just pick a really good disguise? Is he interested in
Something
that
like
sort of
that.
thing? Which way does he swing? Do we know? Can we cater to that? Can we, like, exploit that in some way?
I mean, I can try, but
Is that insensitive to say?
no, I don't think it's. insensitive. I just think
I
we don't
run
have
a
much to go
spy
off of.
network. You know, you've got to find your in. All right? I don't judge.
No, I don't think we have much to go off of because
Great, love it
Yeah.
when we don't have much to go off of.
not in that regard, at least. So,
Well, I
don't
can't
know.
really get aboard a ship, so you're gonna have to if you want to investigate that sort of thing. I could send people aboard a ship, I suppose. But, I personally require an invitation.
So that's a thing that does apply to you. That is real from the stories.
But you did give me an invitation to Adrillis's place, so thank you for that.
Oh, we did.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
Those invitations.
Does it count if it's
No,
if
as long
it's
as you've
stuff
got
that
an
doesn't
inside
technically
man, it's
belong
fine.
to us?
So if I say, hey, you're more than welcome to go on Father Mackenzie's ship, does that count? Or no? Because I technically don't have permission to invite you.
You know, it always gets a little weird when you try to rules lawyer the, like, parameters of your own, like, being. I don't know, we're welcome to try it, but since it doesn't belong to you and you weren't given the ability to invite me, I'm not sure if it would work.
That is true. Adrillis did say that we could bring whoever.
That is true.
I'll have to give that some thought, you know? I wonder.
Well, you're always more than welcome on our ship, in case that becomes an issue.
Well, thank
Don't
you.
say that.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's far too late for that, Revan.
Leslie, I don't think this is the first time we've extended that invitation.
What if he ends up being our third navigator? Okay. What's gonna
I-
happen then?
I think he's got
Oh,
too
I would
much.
never
Too
take
attached.
such a pay cut. Ugh. I've seen your ship. Mine is better.
Ooh.
No offense.
It is.
Oh,
getting upgraded.
ours is getting better.
Time to call
it's-
up Lord Adrillis.
We'll 2 full
That's
moons.
fine, but you sort of have like a blue scheme going on, and I'm much more of a red, so.
of
Oh.
course.
But do you
Yeah.
like titties?
They're fine. They're not
Actually,
actually my personal preference, but they're fine. I admire
Okay.
them.
Okay.
You know,
alright.
I won't say no, but
Okay, say no.
you know, if we're like putting things on pedestals, like titties is a little lower. Sorry.
Okay, so Esther's an
Oh,
ass
an
person.
ass man.
Confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
yeah.
he's
You did say lower.
It's true. You know, y'all are a little bit too up here, and we need to go lower.
Does that mean that
Exactly,
you like
Carol, I
eyes?
got
You like
them all.
looking at people's eyes? Is that what that means?
What did you say?
I said, does that mean you like looking at people's eyes instead of their breasts?
like,
No,
he's
but
so
No
the
way.
titties. We're talking lower, like below the navel.
Oh.
Thank you.
Nice cock.
Okay.
Oh my god, the fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. Hey there.
We have gone off the rails. We've gone so far off the rails. It's
It's
not.
because we're
We're
talking to
sorry.
Esther. He does this to us.
God,
true.
Impact.
I love Asher so much. Wow. Oh man. Okay, this is far beyond. I forget, honestly, exactly where the conversation was steered. What were we talking about? I think ships
We're
were
talking
involved, but
Father
I'm no
Mackenzie's
longer.
Yeah.
We're gonna break on a Father Mackenzie's ship. I think
You
that's
are
the
going to
decision
do
we made.
that. Okay, and the
Maybe.
end goal is.
We just want to find shit out about him. He's creepy.
Okay.
I'm almost. Well, I mean, I think that would be prudent.
How do
yes.
you intend to handle his sizable crew?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just walk up and say, "Hey, I want to talk to him." He seemed interested in me.
Okay.
So like you would be a distraction kind of thing? Or
Maybe for other people to sneak on.
No, I
For
think
you
like.
to sneak on.
Oh, I mean, maybe. I was thinking that was more like espionage, but like under the guise of, you know what I mean? Like I thought it was. I'll gather information, but I'll act like we're friends and then report back to us, kind of thing. But that also works.
I mean, I
Mortimer
could
will
do that
chime
while
in
she's
and be like,
sneaking
"Oh,
around.
espionage. Do you think you need like extra help? Could I be of assistance? This sounds very exciting. You know, I have this thing where I can use like smoke and like make it smoky, and then like it's harder to see. Would that be? Is that?
I don't know that that's applicable to this possible plan
You know,
that we are.
once I was on a
debating right now.
ship that was almost actively falling out of the sky, and due to the clever use of smokescreen, I was able to escape onto this dinghy, and then I feel like this is not related, actually.
It might be more related then.
It sounds fun though.
It was interesting. It was very exciting. One of the most exciting things I've ever done. Anyway. What were we talking about? Smoke?
So Isla-
No, sneaking on a ship.
Isla, are you saying you're gonna go alone?
That does sound risky.
But interesting.
Well, I thought that Ronan would be coming with me, but she would be actually sneaking on while I was like a distraction.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
I'm all the ears.
So, if you want us hanging out for backup, and you need us to, like, if you need us to be able to call if shit goes south, we can have Pancake come with you. I can watch through his eyes.
I can have a pet cat.
Yeah. I mean, he likes you, so... And I can look through his eyes, and if
That's
shit
a
starts
really
going
Good
south,
idea.
can pull out and we can rush in.
Oh, that's so much
That's a
better than my
really good
idea.
idea.
That's what
Yeah.
she said.
Oh my god!
Yes!
I'm
Yes.
usually the one making the sex jokes.
Amazing.
God damn it!
You're the one that said
Missed
pull
that
out.
one. I did say pull out.
You
I did walk right into that one.
Yep.
That's a really good idea, though. We could totally do that.
Okay, so 2 rogues and a cat sneak onto a ship.
This is
and
the start of a bad joke.
2.5 rogues.
I mean,
Rogue.
Are we sure we don't have
Okay,
any bars?
we need
instead of
now.
rogues?
Now we need to record our own arrangement.
Rogue.
rogue, sneaky rogue.
Oh my god.
Yes, snaps and everything. Billy Joel, who?
Okay, so, Isla, you will sneak on aboard this ship and try to appeal to Father Mackenzie's, like, infatuation with you. And
Yeah.
all the while, Ronan is sneaking onto the ship as well, but elsewhere?
Yeah. While I got people distracted.
While you have them distracted. And then at the same time, Pancake is
With me.
also with
Yeah,
you.
Just
with
hanging out with Isla, yeah.
With Isla.
Yeah, Pancake's just my cat for the
I
day.
mean, Pancake could be the distraction.
He could, yeah.
Like, Isla could
He
very
gets
well.
the zoomies pretty hard.
That, but also Isla could very well just be like, look at my cat. Aren't they cute? And then the entire crew could very well be transfixed on the cat because Pancake is
We're gonna count on Pirate's infatuation with a kitty.
I'm laughing at Amanda. I'm so sorry.
I would just look at my cat. Isn't he cute?
Isn't it neat?
That is
This
something
stuff,
she would do, though.
isn't
Let's be
it
real.
neat?
Uh,
What did you think?
Okay, so that's a tomorrow thing.
Okay.
It's getting late tonight.
Yes. And?
I don't know. Do we have any other plans or things we need to do? Or
Well, we have
I,
theoretical heist. We have dinner with Fortune's favored, and we
Yeah.
have the flight.
Flight.
When is the flight? When are we doing that?
I
we
think
haven't technically
we were-
scheduled it
We
yet.
were just supposed to let him know.
Yeah.
Anytime. Anytime you want to. Come fly with me. Let's fly away.
We could do that after the heist, as long as we don't like get caught and stuff.
Or we
Get
could do
arrested.
it before the heist. In case we
Yeah, I
do
might
get
actually
caught.
get arrested.
But what if? Because you two have been in contact with the law enforcement here. What
Correct.
if you told them? What
We
if
have.
you told them that?
We
Hey,
were just in here. Then we told
No,
them
but
to leave.
yes, but what if you told them? Hey, we have the Yo-Ho-Hos on a recon mission. Don't interfere, because this concerns another great matter.
Communication. I love it. What a great idea. Escher's like,
Just another
Well,
word
you
for
could tell them that
premeditated.
if they get
basis of
called,
any good mission involves communication, but sure.
you could tell them that if they perhaps get called to a ship tomorrow for intruders, that they can come and get us, but not actually take us to the jail,
I mean,
right? 'Cause it'd be
for
weird if
one,
they didn't show up.
We don't have a ton of control over law enforcement here. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but these are like elven people. Upper crust. They don't
I'm
give
an
a
elvish
shit.
person.
They don't like us.
Okay, you're a sea elf, so you've not really like been on the scene until like within the last 50 years. So just putting that out there. You might not be aware. You've talked about like memory issues, so you probably aren't aware. But I'm talking like wood elf, high elf, Eladrin situation. Like they don't really give a shit, okay?
So maybe they don't really care about Father Mackenzie, and we can
No, they
just
probably
kinda...
don't, actually. That's what I was getting to. Like, I don't really think they care about this guy. I don't think they're gonna, like, run to his defense. But they're also not gonna run to your defense either, okay? I think they're just gonna, like, not care.
Father McKenzie looks
that's
human,
fine then.
right?
Yeah, he looks human.
That's fine then.
I mean, we can put people on the... I can put people on the docks to, like, keep an eye out, I suppose. Or at least keep the guards at bay. But don't think I have enough to, like, help you while doing all the other things we're trying to do.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the guards are away, I think
Okay.
we can take care of things ourselves for the most part.
All right. If you say so.
It's assuming everything goes well.
Yeah.
That is always the assumption.
Out of
Hey, we got a
character, why'd
plan.
you say it like that?
Well, it's just because we don't. I mean, apparently Father McKenzie has a large crew.
Father Mackenzie.
Okay, can I just say?
Say.
I thought that Father McKenzie was such a throwaway character because of the name, and now I'm like, holy fucking shit, this is actually there.
He did actually... He became more important as time went on, but yes. But the story always writes itself forwards and backwards.
That's true. I guess.
Probably when we fucked up the story for the 19th time.
Upon Father Mackenzie's creation, both me and Sarah were like, man, I want there to be more to him.
Oh, well, okay.
You got your wish.
You got it.
We made it so.
Make it so.
I still want to sing the song every time I say his name.
Mm-hmm.
Father Mackenzie. Alright, okay. So, we will sort of make the guards turn a blind eye. Probably won't take much convincing. And you will sneak aboard this ship. When exactly do you want to do this? Tonight? Tomorrow night? What are you thinking?
Does it need to be at night?
Oh, I mean, I suppose you could do it during the day.
We got dinner tomorrow night, so...
I feel like night would be. Night might be best for.
Oh, heaven
Well, I don't
forbid
know.
we interrupt your dinner
Right.
plans. Wouldn't want to get in the way of your red wine.
Well, I guess
paired
we
with
could
your
do it
red meat
after
or
dinner
whatever.
tomorrow.
Did we plan it for tomorrow? I thought we kind of left it up in the air.
Oh, I thought it was
It's like
tomorrow.
in
Aren't they
2
leaving?
days.
Asking me what your schedule
Yeah.
is because
Well, I'm just asking out of character.
I think it was in 2 days.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
it's sort of a gray area. It's
We can do it tomorrow night, then that's fine. I guess I got the date of our dinner wrong.
Yeah.
if you want to sneak
Tonight-
aboard tonight, you can.
I guess.
Night would probably work the best
That's
anyway,
true.
because I mean he's all char and darkness and yeah.
He's all shaw and darkness.
Okay.
The only reason I was worried about tonight is
Wait, with
cheese
no
low
words.
on spells.
Yeah, because as the person who would theoretically be sneaking on, I would love for Chi to be able to send me a message if something happens.
Yes. Also, that also brings the question. I agree. We shouldn't do this tonight. That also brings the question of if something happens, then what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Because
Fair.
I can't teleport or anything. And I mean, we can run, but how close can we be without being
suspicious? You've talked about
suspicious?
dinner plans tomorrow. Can you do it after dinner? How late or
Yeah,
early does it need to be?
That's fine. That's fine. We can do that.
I mean, I suppose you could do it during the day. I don't know.
Let's do it after dinner. We can have like an early dinner.
Great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
It just begs the question of how close can we be to the scene without looking suspicious, but close enough to assist, because I feel like that's gonna be needed. It's just a little.
Well, fortunately for you, it's a pretty crowded port, so probably be fairly close to the ship and not draw much attention.
Yeah, I can. I mean, while I'm looking through Pancake's eyes, I'm pretty much not responsive in my own body, so...
I'm quite familiar with that.
Yeah, so I might... It
I
might
fucking
be
got him
best
in.
to have a place...
The blue fellow, you know.
Yeah, it might be best to find a place where it wouldn't be... I mean, I can bring my, like, fishing stuff and... You guys can make it look like I'm fishing.
Yeah, go night fishing.
But, like...
We're not actually gonna be doing this. We're gonna be pretending to be fishing if we
just
go
so it doesn't
fishing.
look weird if I don't move.
Don't dampen their dreams and their hopes.
Yeah.
Just trying to be realistic over here.
No. I totally agree.
Like it's definitely appreciated, because I mean that way it wouldn't look weird if I'm just sitting there not moving for a long time.
Bay,
That's true.
watching the time go away.
Stop.
I've had 3 glasses of wine, guys. What do you expect?
Nothing less.
And guess what? You don't have to go to work tomorrow.
I don't.
Lucky.
Yeah. Lucky.
I did my time.
12 years of it!
12 years of it! And Azkaban! Alright. You have... Wow, I said all right in Escher's voice.
You did.
You have some semblance of a plan.
Yeah.
I don't know. How long do you want to go? We could do a little snippet of the dinner scene if you want to. Or not. It's up to you.
I think it's very late for Joe. who has
I
to work
have
tomorrow.
work tomorrow.
Yeah. I keep forgetting Joe's Eastern. Yeah.
Like 11:15.
And
Can
it's
you do like
11:15.
2 minutes?
I can do 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
She wants to get the cliffhanger.
Yeah, let's get to
I
that
see.
cliffhanger, man.
Mm.
2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
I see you.
Great.
So, you have a little bit of planning, you kind of work out a rough idea. The rest of the day passes without issue. You go about your next day, and you meet at the Pint and Pedal for dinner with Fortune's Favorite. And, it's your old buddies. It's Carol, who you love, and Calloway, and Ren and Noel, and you're chatting and catching up. And there's a moment when you are enjoying your dinner, and you all feel a chill in the air as a cloaked figure appears in the doorway of the tavern. Evening, Ren. Care to explain to me what exactly has been happening the past couple of weeks? You all watch the blood drain from Ren's face, and he and Noel share a nervous glance. Ren slowly turns to face this mysterious man. Dad, I was going to tell you, after you what? Lost the rest of your party? After you were dead in a ditch somewhere? I had to hear of this from Escher. Escher! Rin's father removes his hood, and you see an older man, probably in his early to mid 70s, with dark gray hair and a face marked with worry lines. There's a coldness or maybe hollowness to his eyes that suggests a lifetime of hardships and tribulations. Rin nervously runs a hand through his hair. Noel and I were going to tell the family once we had everything under control. Under control? They're contacting the Order. They want to have a summit with everyone that signed the Accords. Mortimer just asked to go and get... He looks around at the rest of you and stops himself. We should go somewhere more private to discuss this. Wait! They're part of this too, Dad. We've all been working together, but it's under control now. Right, guys? And we'll end there for tonight.
Casey's like lost.
I'm not crying.
I did that.
I love him.
Fucking God.
Sorry, Joe.
Crazy.
But
Oh
Rin's
my
dad
God.
has entered the scene.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm so
Amanda, you made
sad.
someone cry.
Bingo! Well, I don't think it's bingo, but close. We're
The
getting
bingo
there.
card.
The bingo card. All right, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. To support us, please like and subscribe. Every little bit counts. And other than that, I really hope you enjoyed the session, and I'll see you again next time.